Hi, my name is Marcus, and I'm going to show you how to survey and measure the area of a land using your iPhone GPS. For this purpose, I'll use an iPhone app called iMapIt. This is one of the most traditional apps from the App Store created for this purpose. It's on the screen right now, and how you can see, it starts with a map screen. I'm using the iPhone simulator. It's a tool used for development, and it's here now for uh, allowing to make a record easier and better quality for you guys. Here on top, you can see the name of the project, no name. This is actually the name of a very new project, but it can be changed at any time by tapping this button down here. And then you can change to, for example, my new project. And with any kind of description here, any description of the new project, and save. Okay, this is the new name of the project. This button, this plus sign button here, is for creating a new project. If I tap it, you'll see new project created, no name again. You can change it again. But where is the project I had before? You can see here a list of all projects that you have. No name is this new one. My new project is the project we were using before. Let's go back to it. Just tap and it's back. Okay, I've been using a piece of land here, anywhere. So I'll change the map type to a satellite vision. And as you can see here, I'll simulate a survey of this area. So I have created a set of points simulating that like I was surrounded this area permanently. So you'll see on a few minutes. Let me first show you. For start measuring an area, I have to tell iMapIt that I want to measure an area. Here you can see this button with a pin. If I tap here once, you'll see a line in this button. If you tap once more, you see an area. This tells iMapIt what we are going to measure, what we are going to survey. If it's a point or a set of points, if it's a line, a set of points also, but they are connected to each other, and an area or a polygon, irregular or whatever size, whatever shape, and it's also a set of points, but they are connected, and the last point is connected to the first point to create a closed polygon. So let's start by tapping this arrow here. It shows you where is your position on the map. And as you can see the blue dot, this is my position, is where I'm right now moving on around this piece of land. So what I'm going to do is start, as I have already said, that I'm going to map a closed area. So I'm going to tap start. And now I have the map it button here. Every time I tap this button here, I'll collect and save a coordinate for that point where I'm going to be at that time. So let's wait to arrive at this point and start mapping. So now I collected the first point, I tapped. I want to take some points in the middle of the way. So I'm collecting points as I'm walking around the area I want to survey. I'm getting to an edge. I'm get a point again. It's important to get points at the edges. it's mandatory to get points at the edges because it's what delimits your your land. Okay, I'm going to get one more here and one more at the corner. And the last one. Okay, I started in just this corner, but I don't have to collect this point again. So I finished here, I started here, and I finished here. When I tap, actually, stop, mapping paused, it connects the last one with the first one and shows me the closed area we have mapped, we have surveyed. And for getting the area for this, it's just a matter of tapping here and having the area. Its area is on square meters, but this is something that I'm going to change it right now to square feet, and for length units, feet. Okay, coming back here. Now we have the area showed in feet, square feet. If I tap this I button here, I can see the area, its perimeter, and the same area in other units. As you can see here, square meters, square kilometers, hectares, acres, and so many others, as well as the perimeters in very other units. And we can also see some other information. If you wanted to show the size of each piece of arc we had captured in this survey, it's just a matter of turning this on. Let me turn it off here. This point to stop going around. As you can see, we started here, point 1, 0 feet, point 2, 156 feet after, and point 3, 148 feet after that, and then to 4th, 5th, 6th, until the last point, that was the 14th. Okay, so again, if I tap here, I can see the area. For example, if I tap here, I don't see this area in a blue polygon. I want to see this one in a green polygon. Just a matter of change it, or you can, for example, create a new category defining for a different category with any color, any shading, any kind of color that we want to. So let show it back as yellow. Okay, so it's done. And then you can, for example, export this area that you have just measured by tapping this export button. You can export in DXF, KML. DXF is the format for AutoCAD, exchanging files for AutoCAD. It is a number of CAD software that can read this DXF file. KML is the file format for Google Maps. GPX is a file format for a number of software that reads GPS data, and CSV for Excel. I want to export it. It's a KML for reading in Google Earth. And this units, the coordinates can be exported in geographic units, the latitude and longitude as just as we collected, or it can be converted to UTM or Gauss-Kruger. They are different projections. They are more professionally used. I wouldn't change this setting. This setting varies according to the file format. KML one way, GPX one other way. But if you'd like to mirror your measures, your surveys, you can change that. And for where? How am I going to get this KML file? Through USB, through email, or through web. I'll get it through USB. And this is my project name. It's just leave this name or tap here and change it. And when I tap export, it exports the file and places in the shared folder. I can connect the iPhone to the computer and get it through iTunes. So, okay, it's done. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed. If you'd like to see more details on that, if you'd like to see more information on that, please feel free to go to the iMapIt page on App Store. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.